Texas Wesleyan, here with Coach Vinay Patel. And Coach had a big lead, got it chipped down to about 3, able to survive the run at the end against the Rams today.
I just can't brag enough about our defensive effort. This was a team that averaged almost 90 points per game, and really take those last couple away. I thought they did a great job up until the very end. I thought they got some good looks that I was not excited about at the end, but they're a very well-coached team. He does a great job. I had a chance to visit with him before the game. The first time I've met him and talked to him, and they're a very well-coached team. They got a lot of athletes, a lot of great players on their team, and that was a tough win, but I thought our guys stepped up to the challenge and really decided they wanted to defend them today.
The defining stretch of the game for you guys was the final minute and a half of the first half and into the first 9 minutes of the second half. In that span, outscored Texas Wesleyan 24-6 in that. What went right during that stretch?
Well, we started reversing the basketball and really sharing it a little bit more. I thought we had too many turnovers at halftime, and I just thought we were staying on one side of the floor the entire half. And then I just kept harping at it. If we just get one ball reversal, we can help break them down a little bit more, because they are so good defensively early in the possession. And like most teams, once you get ball reversals, it helps open things up. And I think you saw that. We started swinging the ball and finding open shooters and getting it into our post. Noel Allen had a couple back-to-back finishes, and then right after that, Lou Dunbar bangs down a couple threes. So it was just one of those where we started playing inside out and getting some ball reversals in, and it helped really loosen things up for us.
Now, this is the biggest team as far as height is concerned that you're going to play this year, more than likely. They have a lot of size. What was the idea going into this game to try to combat their size on the inside?
We really didn't bring it up that much. The thing we harped about the most was rebounding. And this team has been really good, our team in particular, in rebounding. And we knew Texas Wesleyan was one of the best offensive rebounding teams in our league. We didn't do a great job on that, especially down the stretch. That number 5 for them, Chris Grisella, I love him. I mean, he is tough. He gets offensive rebounds, and he's just physical. And I was very concerned about that going into the game. We all were as a staff. And I thought there was stretches where we did a good job at rebounding, and then there were stretches where we didn't, and that's where they started making their run. They started getting offensive rebounds, and I thought they were pushing us around a little bit. But as far as their height, it was really, we were just talking about one thing in particular, and it was rebounding.
Terrence Bonhomme, the leader today, 22 points. He's all kinds of clutch, isn't he?
I guess you could call it clutch. I don't know. He's a good player. We got a lot of them, and I was telling some guys earlier today, I wish they'd let me know he was going to show up today, because we've had about 4 or 5 different leading scorers, and Dorian Gigger was big again on the glass for us. He had 9 rebounds coming off a 15-rebound game the other night. Noel was good. 5 for 5 from the field. I've been really on him as far as finishing around the basket, and he comes out and goes 5 for 5. So I thought it was a very good collective effort. I don't think we can put it on one particular guy, but Bonhomme did a great job of hitting shots when he was open. And I thought he did a great job of mixing it up and actually driving some this game too, and that's what we've been trying to get several of our guards to do a little bit more, is not just be shooters, but get to the basket as well. And I thought he showed glimpses of what he can do tonight.
It's a great problem to have, but is it tough on you to try to pick the right guys to put in at certain situations, given your depth in this team?
I wouldn't say tough. I think every game we've played, just about, we've almost had 10, 11 guys in double figures as far as minutes. So the good thing about this team is we are deep. You get help from a lot of people. So I think for us, we let guys play through mistakes. But if they've made several mistakes in a row, it's easy for us to pull them out, get a chance to coach them, and then kind of see how they can adjust when they go back in, and then be better the next time they go in. And us not lose anything when we do so, because I think that's the great thing about our team. Lou Dunbar in particular wasn't starting for us at the beginning of the year, and now he's kind of come into that role. And then kind of same thing with E. White, Evan White for us. He was starting, now he's not, but he's giving us help either which way. Jordan Mason, kind of same thing. And so for us, it's been great, because we got a lot of people I feel like at times we can really count on. Our biggest issue, and I think we're getting better at it at each game, and you got to understand, this is a team, we don't have a lot of game experience. We've played the least amount of games in our entire conference. A lot of teams have been exposed to their weaknesses and had a chance to address it, and we just haven't had those games. So for us, as it goes by, we're starting to see our weaknesses and hopefully fixing those. We're trying to take those points away from those weaknesses.
And of course, that doesn't get any better over the next couple of weeks. Big long break coming up. You have a game on the 22nd, afternoon Tuesday game against Philander Smith coming up. Talk about how you're going to handle the next upcoming few weeks.
Well, we've got finals coming up, so it's a big week as far as academics. We're going to spend some time really buckling down and trying to finish strong. This team has been very good academically for us so far. They seem to be really focused in that area, so we want to make sure we focus and finish down the stretch like we need to with that. And then we're going to take time and really fix some of our mistakes and our errors. 2 games in a row now, I felt like we've made key errors down the stretch of games, which has led to making things a little bit more interesting than I feel they should be down the stretch. So I'm hoping we can address certain issues and get a little bit better. And again, this is a team where I think we're on pace to be playing our best basketball in January and February, and that is our goal as a team, is to be hitting on all cylinders, come January and February when we're deep in conference play.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. The Stars win at 72-67 over Texas Wesleyan today. Complete the doubleheader sweep as the Stars women's team also gets the win 62-50 over Texas Wesleyan tonight. That'll do it for us. Long break for us as far as the broadcasts are concerned. We'll be back with the game against Philander Smith for the men at 2 o'clock on Tuesday, December the 22nd.
Dude,
will be our next time.